Hello, hello, Janny B, Silver Hair Rebellion. Today is Monday, so that means it is Make Money Monday. My new format, every day I have a theme. So today is Monday, and I know that a lot of us are looking to make some extra money these days, whether we already have a job, whether we're retired, pretty much for many reasons. Maybe we just want to get out of the job we're at. So myself, I'm not an expert at all on this, and to be honest, it's something I'm struggling with right now. And I'm just going to play with this again. and um, so I'm in the process right now of playing with different ideas of things that I want to do. I did have a business for 15 years, natural skincare with Skincare Naturals, and I let it go. I got divorced and I ended up getting a job at a grocery store. Made a bad decision and let my business go because I couldn't really handle both. What I should have done is just scaled back on it a little bit because it had been full time. And I did try to maintain it through the years, but every time I'd go in to look, the site was not gone. So I currently don't have it anymore. And I really wish that I had kept it going better. I say all of this because businesses are tough, but they're also very worthwhile and they become a part of you. So I have a few little things that I've been going through because I'm redeveloping something entirely new. Don't really want to do skincare again for a few reasons. It's not that there's anything wrong with it. I just really don't have what it takes anymore. I don't think to have to jump through all the hoops you need to do. But I am going to do something. I'll have more about that probably in a maybe next Monday. I just am refining a little bit. But for today, let's count as day number 1. You may already have a few things in order or on the way, but it doesn't hurt to kind of just take a deep breath and clarify for yourself what it is you're trying to accomplish, what you want to do, what you need from it, what you have. Be honest with yourself because you are the one that you're going to be accountable to. And the buck stops literally with you. So you have to be completely honest with yourself. So here are a few questions that I like to ask myself. What are your options? What within reason can you do? And my camera keeps moving away from me. It's going by itself. So within reason, what are you capable of doing? What do you have the resources for? What do you have the time for? What do you like to do? Basically, what are you good at? What do you enjoy? Now, I say that because not just because you want to do something that you enjoy, but because you will find that you need to have something that you can just spring right out of bed every morning. I used to do that. I used to call it hit the ground running. I loved my business so much that I just wanted to get up as early as I could and hit it. I didn't want to do anything else, and I did it all day long, most nights. And in a way, I regret that because I had kids and I had a husband, and really, I spent most of my time on my business. So be prepared. I had to, pretty much. There was always so much to do, and there's things I would have done differently. And that's what I will outline here, not today, but through the series. And it is something that I learned that I'm going to be able to pull into the next one that I start. What are you good at? You're going to obviously want to do something that you're good at, that you have natural aptitude for, because it'll all go a lot easier and better. And again, what gives you that spark of joy, like Marie Kondo says? This is just using it in a different application. It's a great rule to go by in your life. You can isolate the things that spark your joy and try to focus on that and make that the larger percentage of your life. You're going to be a lot happier. Next thing is, what supports do you have? It can be in really many ways. Emotional supports are very important. Your family, your friends, or even your people that you might know in the industry. That's where online is great. When I started my business, the internet was just starting up. We barely were bold enough to put our picture on the internet. It was a big deal. And financial, how much money do you have of your own to put in? How long can you go without income? Will you make it go? What kind of support do you have while you build? And that is very, very important. And be realistic about it. How much time you're going to be able to put in? What kind of resources do you have? Supplies, tools, knowledge, and again, help. You might find that you might be better off getting a job, or you might be just fine to do something on your own. And if you can, it's extremely rewarding. I would rather do it in a heartbeat, which is why I'm trying. This YouTube is part of it. And what you can do for the next step is make a note of all of these questions. I am thinking about starting a school account, and to be able to put my notes into, and we can discuss things. But for now, you could get a binder, anything that'll keep everything together, because the last thing you want is to be looking for papers everywhere, which I have done a lot of. And just get a binder together. Call it My Business Binder. Ideas, plans, your time management, your information, and your operations manual. Your business ethics statement is very important. Can boil it down to your mission statement, because that is what your whole business is going to roll around and what you're going to work with to expand on the whole rest of it. And if you need some homework, visit your local small business center. We have one here for women, and it's small town, so it's the Women's Own Resource Center, and it is fantastic. And if you can find something like that, make use out of it. It's the greatest thing, and you'll get contacts there. They do classes. At the very least, wherever you are, you can get an appointment, go in, ask your questions. They'll give you resources, contacts, all kinds of stuff, and sit down with some paper and brainstorm what you'd like to do. I call, or I prefer to do my stuff on paper. And I do have here, though, if you like to use a digital platform, can you let us know what you use for your organization, maybe for your to get together if you have a team, or if you have people you're brainstorming with, for anything at all, if you could let us know. I prefer pen and paper right now, but I'm probably going to use other things. So I don't want my phone to run out, so I'm going to go. And I'm very, very excited. Next week, I hope to be ready to let the cat out of the bag on what my new business is going to be. Obviously, YouTube is going to be part of it, but this is something else on top of it. So let me know how you're doing. Share any ideas you might have and what your progress is, and maybe let me know how you're doing with your binder. And I will see you next Make Money Monday.